Good morning, and thank you for taking a moment to hear about something I'm very excited about. Project Refresh for the McDuffie Recreation Department. Our parks are where kids play, families gather, and our community comes together. Project Refresh is our plan to strengthen those spaces, one park at a time, in a smart and cost-effective way. So what is Project Refresh in practical terms? It's an intentional plan to enhance our community parks and recreation structures one by one, focusing on the areas that will make the biggest impact while staying very cost-efficient. For each park, we're identifying specific target areas, like courts, playgrounds, and entrances, and planning targeted upgrades rather than full, expensive rebuilds. We've been listening closely to what our community uses, what they ask for, and what our staff sees every day. Project Refresh is built around that idea, really understanding what people want from their parks, and then directing our resources exactly where they'll do the most good. Let's start with Vonteego, Cummings Park, and Dearing, Eubank Park. For these parks, we're focusing on a few key upgrades, with an estimated combined cost in the range of $42,500 to $50,000. First, the basketball courts. We want to repave the courts, giving players a smooth, safe surface, and install new posts, backboards, and rims so the courts feel modern and inviting, instead of worn out and forgotten. Next, we're looking at the fence and entrance. A new galvanized fence at the entrance, along with new park signage, sends a clear message. This park is cared for, and this park is for you. Finally, we're proposing new playground equipment, including the Level X launch structure and the SY-3496 unit. These pieces bring climbing, sliding, and interactive play that feel like a modern playground. The goal is for kids to walk up and say, "Wow, this is fun," and for parents to feel confident about the safety and quality of what their children are playing on. Next is the Dearing Skate Park, with an estimated cost of about $10,000. Skate parks are heavily used by teens and young adults, but they can start to feel tired or unsafe if we don't invest in them. For Dearing, we're proposing a turtle half pipe ramp, which is the main feature and the largest cost, along with a quarter pipe ramp, a grind rail, and a bump to rail feature. Together, these elements create a more complete skate experience, with enough variety to challenge more advanced skaters while still being approachable for beginners. The idea is to give our youth a positive, designated place to skate, practice, and hang out, instead of doing it in parking lots and streets where it's less safe and can cause conflicts. Now let's talk about White Oak Park. Here, our target areas give us some flexibility. The total project range is roughly $11,000 up to about $75,000, depending on how many elements we choose to move forward with. The first focus is updating the outdoor fitness equipment. We're looking at a new elliptical station, a recumbent bicycle, and a movement-inclusive fitness unit that is designed to be accessible and inclusive, including for users with mobility challenges. That inclusive piece is important. We want our parks to serve everyone, young and old, able-bodied, and those with disabilities. Thoughtfully designed outdoor fitness equipment can really support that goal. There is also an optional playground equipment upgrade, the Nucleus NU-3657 unit. That's a larger investment, but it would provide a modern, engaging play structure that could transform the feel of the park for families if funding allows. The last location in this first phase is Pitt Street Park, with a total estimated range of $10,000 to $50,000. Here, we're following a similar pattern to some of the earlier parks. For the basketball court, we plan to repave the court to improve safety and playability, and install new posts, backboards, and rims so the court looks and feels new again. For playground equipment, we're proposing the Nucleus NU-3428 structure, another modern unit designed to give kids multiple ways to climb, slide, and explore. Finally, we're looking at the skate park area. The plan is to demolish the old structure, which is no longer ideal, and replace it with a concept similar to the Dearing skate park upgrades. Just like Dearing, Pitt Street would gain a refreshed, purpose-built space for skaters, a safer, better-designed environment that shows our youth they are part of our planning, not an afterthought. When we say refresh, we don't just mean a new coat of paint. Refresh means to give new strength or energy to something. It's about reviving, renewing, restoring, rejuvenating, and revitalizing. That's exactly what we want to do with our parks. Breathe new life into them so they feel welcoming, safe, and exciting for residents of all ages. That is the vision behind Project Refresh. Thoughtful, targeted improvements that revitalize our parks, respect our budget, and invest in the people who use these spaces every day.